Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be telling you guys about 3 secret casino missions at the Diamond Resort that you might not have known about. So the reason we know about this is because in one of the interviews that Rockstar did with a media outlet, The Hollywood Reporter, they actually confirmed that there are 16 new free mode missions. Now, those 16 new free roam missions that they're talking about are the Agatha Baker casino work that you can do by simply calling her, or if she calls you. Now, 13 of those missions are pretty straightforward, and you simply get them by calling her in a session. Those missions are Safe Bet, Severance, Department of Defense, One-Armed Bandits, Fake News, Undisclosed Cargo, When the Chips Are Down, High Rollin', Best Laid Plans, Bargaining Chips, and Judgment Call. However, that's only 13. There's 3 other secret missions that you might not know about that can only be triggered by doing certain things. Now, the first one of these secret missions is actually called Damage Control. And the way that you are able to get this Damage Control mission is if you actually have one of the Macbeth whiskey shots. So I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with what happens at the nightclub if you decide to drink some of the Macbeth whiskey shots. There's a couple of chances that you spawn at some crazy parts of the map, or that you spawn on top of Mount Chiliad or at the Epsilon program building and you get these secret amounts of clothing and unlocks. Well, there's something similar that happens at the Diamond Casino and Resort. If you actually drink one of the Macbeth whiskey shots, just like at the nightclub, you'll end up passing out. And sometimes you might end up just waking up at your toilet and getting a little bit sick. But others, you might be thrown on a secret mission. Now, the footage you're about to see next comes from Clark Superman on YouTube. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. This is what happens when you drink the Macbeth whiskey shot and end up waking up.
Hey, so, how's the hangover? You get really inappropriate when you're drunk out of your mind, do you know that? I've never seen someone be so offensive without saying a word. Anyway, I'll be in a much more forgiving mood if the delivery truck you decided to take for a spin is returned in one piece right now. How's that sound?
So I don't exactly know what happened here, but there is a flipped over Bolacon Prairie with a dead NPC, and you've got this beer delivery truck on the side of the road. Now, it is actually one of the easier delivery missions, or I should say casino work missions that you can do for Agatha Baker, because basically all you have to do is drive the truck back to the casino. Like, no one is coming after you, no one is chasing you or anything like that. You just have to be able to drive a truck to the casino within like 5 or 6 minutes. And even if you're just an okay driver, you'll get there in plenty of time. So it's really not all that difficult at all. Now, there is no different payout for this mission. You simply get like the normal amount of chips and money. And when you eventually do deliver the beer truck back to the casino, Miss Baker will call you and she will have this to say.
Given that you're almost certainly still drunk, well done.
So that's very cool, right? A hidden secret mission that you might not have known about and that you can only get by passing out by drinking too many Macbeth whiskey shots. Now, the next type of hidden mission you can get is called Under the Influence. And it kind of works in the same way where you actually have to take a couple of drinks in order to activate this. So what you have to do is have your player take, I believe it's at least 1 drink. But if you want to try this for yourself, and if you're trying to be sure about it, you can have 2 or 3. And then what you need to do from there is simply call Ms Agatha Baker. Now, this footage is coming from a user -GTA. Again, I'll leave a link to their channel in the description as well if you want to check out their other content. And there's a chance that when you call Ms Agatha Baker, this is the mission she will give you. Again, it's called Under the Influence.
I don't even know what the fuck they looking for, but those motherfuckers better watch that shit.
Hey, how can I help? Hey, are you busy right now? One of our top clients wants a vehicle picked up, and he's insisting we give it to someone we trust personally. Won't take long. Just be super careful with it.
Now, this mission is actually pretty easy too. Essentially, you just have to go to a various location on the map, and you have to end up bringing a car back to the casino. And Ms. Baker will tell you about it on a phone call when you get close to the objective.
Hey, so it turns out our client didn't want us to use our regular staff because the car is on every police list in the state. You can handle this, right? Just keep a low profile, drive safe, and stay clear of the cops.
So once you have the vehicle, all you have to do is get it back to the casino. The only thing you have to do is avoid the cops, which will be marked on the map in these bright red car icons. So it's pretty easy to avoid. And again, once you get it back to the casino, you will be paid the regular amount of chips and cash. And then Ms. Baker will call you to confirm a job well done.
I know. But fuck it, right?
Perfect. Thank you.
Now, the 16th and final mission is by far the hardest and rarest to get in the entire game because for whatever reason, Rockstar decided to put like this weird prerequisite and requirement in order for you to get it. So the two requirements, according to Rockstar Insider Tez Funds 2, is you have to be inside of your casino penthouse, or I guess inside of the casino, and it needs to have been 10 real-life hours since you have done an Agatha Baker casino mission. So 10 hours in real life have to pass. You then have to be in your penthouse, I'm assuming as a CEO or an MC member, and then you have to wait for Ms. Baker to call you. Now, I thought this actually happened to me because as I was leaving my penthouse, Ms. Baker ended up calling me, but it turns out that it was for just another random mission. However, the mission we are talking about today is called Tour de Force. And essentially what happens is you have to get in a Swift Deluxe helicopter on the roof of the casino, and you basically have to just take a VIP around Los Santos, showing them around the various locations. Like you might have to go to the golf course, or you might have to go to the Banner Hotel and Spa. It again is one of the easiest missions to do in the game. Basically, all three of these secret missions are easier than I would say the normal ones. And then that's it. Basically, you just take them back to the Diamond Casino and Resort after it's all said and done. Now, I'm sure that some of you guys after this video will attempt to get this mission for yourself. Well, just know that, again, it's one of the hardest to get in the game. And Insider Tez Funds 2 gives us some things that might cause problems while trying to get this mission to spawn in. So he says the game checks for notifications. If there is an active business battle, that could be a problem. And the same applies to the English Dave missions. Because those casino work missions are designed in the same way, business battles and English Dave missions are made. First of all, you have to check for these. Second, your character must be inside of the casino penthouse or casino floor or the penthouse or parking garage. Thirdly, you have to understand that every time you complete a casino work mission, you update the cooldown timer, which captures the time you completed it and adds 10 hours. If you complete any sort of casino job at H hour, your cooldown timer is H plus 10 hours. Now, you can log off and come back after 10 hours or do something in a game to waste your time, or go play other games. And now, after all of this is done, you still only have a 10% chance to get it. And this is when the game starts rolling dices. Before that, you were just completing the requirements for it. The game starts rolling a dice, and if you get lucky, you should get the special job. Just set your spawn location to the casino penthouse and switch lobbies, or here's a better solution. Just restart the game so you can end up in an invite-only session. This way you don't have to deal with business battles. Now remember to not start any casino work mission. You just have to wait inside your penthouse for like 5 or 10 minutes, and if you don't get a call, then switch lobbies or restart your game. So that's pretty good advice on how to get this secret mission to spawn in. Another bit of personal advice I can give you guys, after so many years of Grand Theft Auto Online and all the pointless phone calls we get, I'm kind of like instantly triggered to just decline all phone calls. With Ms. Baker, make sure you don't do that. Otherwise, you might decline the special job altogether, and then you'd have to start the entire process over again. So don't do that. That would be really bad. So according to the article that Rockstar did with the Hollywood Reporter, that would be all of the missions that Rockstar added. The 13 regular ones and then the 3 secret ones that have to be triggered by doing a various task in-game beforehand. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, though. Have you had any of these secret or hidden missions in the Diamond Casino and Resort by doing the casino work for Ms. Agatha Baker? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And remember to subscribe if you guys are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA 5 casino news, info, videos, and more. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.